Guys, I heard a lot of buzz about this pulse rifle. I heard that this was the weapon to take the place of time-worn Spire in that kinetic slot. I even heard that it was even better than Darkest Before, which I found to be hilarious. But I wanted to try it out for myself, but in its perfected form, not just by itself. I wanted to see the Masterwork portion of it, which brings us to today's video. Shout out to LightRazor for letting me use his account, guys. This is a huge one for us because he actually grinded it out and got us a +10 handling mod. Since the most recent update, you see that Masterworks have been added. I was hoping to get a stability mod on this, but you know you can't get stability mods on pulse rifles, so we're going to be let down on that aspect. But the next best thing, at least in regards to this archetype, would be a +10 handling mod, and that is what's so fantastic right here. Handling on this gun is great, and you'd think handling would already be great on this weapon type since it is a fast rate of fire weapon. Unfortunately, no, the handling for some reason within this archetype is one of the worst. Now the trait on today's weapon, guys, is under pressure. Improves stability and accuracy as the magazine gets lower. I also rock out accurized rounds, which I gotta say, guys, makes all the difference in PvP. I highly suggest that you rock that out despite it not aiding that stability. And I'm also rocking out the red dot micro sight. Now let me go ahead and say this about this weapon. This gun is good, okay? And especially if you see it on PC, from what I saw from people on PC, the gun was ripping up and it was doing a fantastic job for people. For me specifically though, here on consoles, I would say you're gonna need a lot of stuff here to make this gun be able to compete against a multitude of different auto rifles. I'm not saying you can't go out there and compete with it on its own merits and its own base stats, no Masterworks. But everything that I'm using in this video is what was aiding this weapon to its fullest and making this the most capable pulse rifle right now in Crucible. I'm rocking Foetracer. I'm also rocking 2 kinetic counterbalance mods, and of course the +10 handling Masterwork. All of these things in combination with each other are aiding this gun in every single aspect, and it is what was making it so deadly yesterday in Crucible for me. Foetracer does mark targets, which is nice, but that extra little bit of damage is what aids rapid fire weapons like this. Anything that is a high rate of fire weapon type, Foetracer really goes a long way in helping you out, and it's just something that adds a little more forgiveness there. That little bit of extra damage, whether it's body shot or crit shot damage, is what was making this weapon kind of stay between 4 and 5 bursts when gunning someone down, versus something like maybe 5 or 6 bursts adds a little more time to that time to kill. Is it something that's absolutely needed? No, but it is definitely something that helps and aids you in every aspect when it comes to these high rate of fire guns. And it was also something that was really going hand in hand with my sidearm Traveler's Judgment. Alright, so let's get into the meat and gravy about everything. Is this the gun for you in terms of pulse rifles? Like, would it replace time-worn Spire or even Darkest Before? Both of those pulse rifles have definitely proved themselves to me. They were actually 2 of the first pulse rifles. As soon as they came out, I was immediately doing a review on them because they were so good. I have to say Autumn Wind is very good as well, but it still ranks 3rd in that hierarchy of pulse rifles. It is a great gun, and I'm not saying that it can't do what you want it to do, but where the base stats align themselves, as well as the individual traits for each weapon, I find time-worn Spire is still the best kinetic pulse, and I also find Darkest Before to be pretty much neck and neck with time-worn Spire. And that's not necessarily because it's a full auto pulse, but because it's just got such good base stats. Overall, guys, I think Autumn Wind can do what you wanted to do, and especially here on consoles, because that's the main thing. You know, I want to make sure these guns can compete even on console, and unfortunately, these are one of the only pulse rifles that can do really good outside of like maybe Nurgle and Nightshade a little bit, but these pulses to me are guns that can still go head to head with our auto rifles. Now, again, it's going to require you to learn it, to pace the shots, you know what I mean, land those crits especially, you know, and again, things like Foetracer, the double counterbalance mods, the Masterworks, all those little bitty things, man, really goes a long way in helping you use this gun and maintain that recoil. Fellas, thank you so much for coming and watching, and as always, slap that like button like your mama told you right. So let's get closer.